Yeah, Lydia.
I can honestly tell you, I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
And
All we have
that's
is Denise's word on that one too. Hold on, I got more questions coming up. I'm sorry, guys. I was Ishtar the Queen says you all migrated from Cuba. It's clear from your DNA
right. Well, my father is first generation.
of American.
Right, because my, but not on not on his dad's side. His dad's side, just the mom's side. So well, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter because obviously he's still first generation no matter what side he's on. So never mind. I don't know. Does that answer your question, or was there a
Yeah, I
repeat
think
question?
it was Ishtar. And let's see. Here's another question. Um, I don't, Lydia, when you were, I'm sorry, I guess I let these questions fall behind. It says, according to the book, it was because she was in jail. Lydia, can you answer in the comments,
What does
what
that
you're
mean?
talking about there?
Yeah, what is that?
Because like I said, I haven't read the book. What you were talking about there, Lydia, if you're still here in the room. I'm looking to see if she's still in here. Because I wanted to get, yeah, Lydia Manata. Sorry if I butchered your name.
I don't know, but I got
Um,
left with like Don Maupin. What kind of name is that, anyways? My parents fucked me. They named me a damn cleaning product.
no, they didn't. They named you,
No, listen.
dawn, as in sunrise. You were the brightness that came after the darkness.
Right.
Oh,
So when I
that
was
could go on
dating,
so many different levels there. That, I mean,
I was dating this guy. His last name, no shit, not this. You can't make this shit
oh,
up. His name was
Lydia,
Russell McLean. If I would have married that motherfucker, I would have been Don
you would have
Maupin.
been John McLean. Lydia says that the reason why your mom supposedly, according to the book, adopted the girls was because Denise was in jail.
No, she got them. No, Denise was in and out of jail. I think she was arrested. um, what did Denise say? Denise was arrested 20 something times for prostitution. She was in county jail, you know what I mean? But she went to prison a couple, I know she went to prison a couple different times and she had one baby and whatnot. But I believe that, you
And the
know,
baby that she had in prison was taken by the state, correct?
no, I don't believe so. She said it was, I don't fucking know. I don't know. She, okay, so I know that my mother and my uncle and my aunt had to go to like a hotel room or some shit and actually fucking go get the one daughter out of the situation from some crackheads or something like that. I think that's if my memories recalling from back then. It's been a long time. I just never really thought about any of it. But and then the second one, um, I honestly just don't remember that either. I know that I've been told. I know my mom's told me, but I don't know. I know that
Right,
just like the rest of us, we've um, fucked up.
right.
She made mistakes. And then but I she was probably. I think she had her baby when she was 19. She lived in Kettle Falls with the baby's dad and us, and then went back to California. She had an apartment with the baby's daddy and the kid. And then I remember I was back then it was called Children of the Night. It's an organization that would help runaway teens and stuff like that get you back. And
Right. I
well,
remember Children of the Night.
right.
I remember that.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah.
what I would do is Denise would pretend to be my mom, right? Because we were smart.
Uh-huh.
She would pretend to be my mom, and then they'd pay for my bus ticket and shit. So I know she was like 20, I guess, and she lived in, Palmdale or whatever, and had her daughter. I was there. It was bad. She was treated horrible. It was sad. It was sad. It was horrible, and it broke my heart and scary for me. And I left because that was a bad situation. And then next thing I heard,
Oh,
all hell broke loose. So she's probably like maybe 21 or some shit, or and she was already gone. That's when
okay,
she
guys.
became
I gotta.
homeless, and she was running the streets. She would stay at hotel rooms, and I know that because I was with her one night. I was with her one night out on Sepulveda Boulevard. You know what I mean? And I remember that night I experienced that with her because I was young. I didn't understand. And I went out with her one night, and it was just the scariest thing I ever went through. But she would, stay in hotels and stuff like that. So, I guess that's homeless. But
Okay, I want to read something to you real quick. Okay, Megan Feldman, one more time. You agree to talk with Megan Feldman from NBC after we end this live, correct?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And it was said again on the live for everybody. Now, I want to read you all something that was just sent to me. And this is the
oldest son was adopted, not the youngest.
this is what Denise put in her book. That's supposed to be autobiographical, all about her life, correct? The characters and events portrayed in this book are fictitious. Any similarity to real persons, living or dead, is coincidental and not intended by the author. No part of this book may be reproduced or stored in a retrieval system or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic, mechanical, photocopying, recording, or otherwise, without express written permission of the publisher. The cover was designed by Roland Wright. The book is in the Library of Congress number, and it was printed in the United States. That's directly from her book.
So is this person saying to me that it says love laughing to help deal with being brown and clueless? Are they saying I'm brown and clueless?
Blown and clueless. What does that mean?
It says,
hold on. Okay, Stephanie, you gotta fix that. What was you were saying? Blown and clueless. What does that mean?
Like I'm blown?
Mind blown?
Oh, okay. Because I was like, no, I haven't smoked no weed yet, man. I ain't blown. I'm doing all right now.
So even though Denise said this was a autobiographical book, she put on the back of it that it's a book of fiction. But she's selling this book off that it's her life story. So, which one is it?
I believe it's fiction.
Yeah. Well, Chapter 1, Life's First Impressions. This was sent to me to read, okay? My name is Denise Maupin, and this is my story. That's the very first sentence of the book. So, the first sentence of the book on Chapter 1 contradicts what she put on the back. She goes, I was born May 8th of 1972 in San Diego, California, to an Italian mother and an Afro-Latino Cuban father.
She was born in El Cajon. I mean, granted,
in where?
El Cajon. Granted it is by San Diego.
Yeah.
I was born in La Mesa. We were born over there.
Right down around south of Riverside area. So is your father Afro-Latina Cuban?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Is your father Afro-Latino Cuban?
I'm not really sure what that means. Like I said, I'm kind of, like I said before, I need to be educated about some things.
That he is black? That he is black, African, Latino, and Cuban. That's what you claim your father is.
But what does that mean? I don't know what Afro-Latina means, or Latino. What does that mean?
Latin. The Latin is like Latino and Cuban. Basically, she's a Latino. He's a Latino from Cuba, of Cuban descent.
His mother was from Cuba and stuff, and his dad was I think like Scottish and something else, and then you know.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna wrap this up. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to add before we bid everybody adieu? We've been on here for almost 2 hours.
I just want to say again, for the record, that my freaking family aren't pieces of shit who go out abusing and fucking people. Over. My mother raised her daughters, gave up her fucking, she didn't really give up her life to raise her grandchildren. She's done these things because she loves all of us. Do you know what I mean? She's not this horrible woman. She was not a perfect mother. But I can guarantee she was a damn good mother than I was to my children when they were younger.
Thank you. Okay, this is what they finally gave me the definition here. Afro meaning black, Latino means from Latin America. So is your father a black individual that's also from Latin America?
I mean, if you were to ask my father if he's black, he would tell you no.
Okay. Well done. I'm going to end this, okay?
Okay.
And then me and you, I'll figure out how to get with Melissa for you, or Megan. I'm sorry, Megan. I'm not good with names, especially if I haven't seen a face yet. So everybody, thanks for signing on. And Don, stick around on Instagram. I'm going to send you a message privately, okay?
Okay.
So so I can find out what's going on. All right.
All right.
Thank you very much for your time, Don. I appreciate it. I hope that this helps you have some peace.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for being kind to me and stuff. Like no one has to give me the time of day, I guess, but I appreciate it. Even the people that have left dumb comments, you know what I mean? That's your opinion, and I value that as well. And I will look into those things, you know what I mean, and my own intentions, and I will continue to try to do better at always.
That's all any of us can ever hope for. All right, guys. Good night.
All right, bye.